Are you ready for negotiations? I am on. Anything new? Now is a time for diplomacy. Try to keep the shouting to a minimum. Good luck,
Of
my
course.
friend.
On we go.
So, I should not have agreed to host this con. Peace? They're not yet, but take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
We need to go to whatever place this Barbus was pointing to.
I believe
We both
the
need
powerful
answers.
potions I have been making in some... Thus, just let me know if you need me to make you a simple potion. You're welcome, my friend. Since we will be traveling together for a while now, I believe this would be appropriate. That is Ruby.
So,
She's a Dwemer hum.
Arn
I can
Gear.
send her to find people for me.
You know why we're
So,
here.
if either of
Are you
us
going
get
to let us
lost,
in or not?
she is.
You're
Ruby
not
has been quite
invited
the
here.
boon ever since I found her.
You're not
I'm
welcome
quite
here.
protective of her, and I
We
tend
have
to
as
not send
much
her
right to
alone.
be at this
But I
council as
take
all
good care of
of you.
Ruby, all right?
More, actually, since we were
Is
the
it
ones
good?
that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Until next time.
Were you? The hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
If it were up to you, the Dragonborn would sit dreaming on this mountain doing nothing.
Is it
Delphi,
really a
we're not
Daedra?
here to
It certainly
rehearse
doesn't do anything, Daedra.
The matter at hand is
Maybe you
urgent.
finally lost
All
a few
doing
coins from
must
that old
be
purse.
stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation. and the
I
threat
love
that
your
all the
style.
nations
You're
pose.
looking good today.
You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter.
And so we meet again. But this time I know who and what you really are.
Oh, excuse me.
Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin.
Gods forgive me for what I have done. Give me the strength to repay my debts in this life.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here
No.
in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Diplomat.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
What do you think? Are we going to let Ulfric dictate terms to us before the negotiations even... Maybe so, but we shouldn't be making concessions before negotiations even start.
You realize
Makes us
the
look
sooner we
weak.
can see the back of you.
I guess I'll defer to your judgment on this one, but I think it's a mistake.
Try combining some giant's toes
Very
and
well,
river
Ulfric.
They'll
Enjoy
improve your
your
strength.
petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
We're here
resist.
To arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously.
Is it me, or
I
is
thought
there
we
a
were here to
distinct
discuss a truce?
wolfish scent
Elisif.
around here?
I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be
What
entirely
would
out
the
of character.
Empire want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough! First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source... Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on
bread
here.
rolls straight from the oven. The smell
The
alone
Dragonborn
fills you
has
with joy.
spoken, Tullius.
Then you cut it,
Markarth
top it with
will
some
be
butter,
ours.
and watch it melt into the bread.
Now we'll see if there's
Incredible
anything
how
behind
something
your
so
talk
simple
of
can
good
taste
faith.
so good.
I expected better of you, Dragonborn. You swore an oath to serve the Emperor. Don't forget it. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see
You
past
may
your
remember
petty
my story
disagreements?
about Crimson Nernroot and Redwort
Here you
flowers.
sit arguing
Maybe
about
don't
nothing,
do what I did.
while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Aldrin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Swords, bones, where will these demands end?
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your
This
butchery
is our
at...
homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? Well said.
Incredible. The architecture here is truly something.
I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will be... the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that,
Wow.
Ulfric, there
This
will be a
temple
reckoning.
truly looks
Count
like
on it.
something else.
Taking control of the rift was a great victory. Ulfric must be rather nervous with us so close to his doorstep.
Come on, Delmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Truce accomplished. Well played, my friend. Now, let us go trap a dragon.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part.
Okay,
Just say the
what is
word,
next on the
and
agenda?
my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to
I'm afraid there's a
lure
problem.
dragon.
A serious one.
Dragon's reach at all.
I've discovered who the Greybeards is a dragon. Not just any dragon. Justice demands that he die for his... I anticipated the problem while you were arranging this meeting, and I'm cross-referencing this. Don't you see? By calling the dragon with the voice. He's not compelled to, but your voice in particular is... I think it's very likely that he... indeed. Ode a Ving.
Well, that's...
Sorry, I'm in your
You
way.
haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. Did you say something? Justice can be harsh. Paternax, true, whether or not he has truly repented.
So all that.
Merely
Go through
acted
with
to
the
save
plan.
himself.
Let's go to
Justice
Whitefront.
As soon as I get back to
Let he
Whitefront,
pay with his
I'll
life.
get my men ready.
Goodbye, then. Yes? What? It...
Did you drink a potion of inconsideration?
Die, dog. When will you fools learn? The night is ours!
Ow!
Watch it! If anybody asks, we found them like this, okay?
I'm glad we're together.
I can't believe we're actually going to try to trap a live dragon in the Jarl's palace. Madness! Glorious madness, yes, but madness nonetheless.
how does it feel? Being a vampire, I mean. Not being eaten.
It feels pretty great, actually.
Really? How so?
It just does. I can't explain why exactly. Perhaps it's just the power flowing from it. But there are times where... Never mind.
We're ready, Dragonborn.
What is
Just say the word.
Something just
Good
came
to see
my
you.
mind. But it's not
As I
necessarily
promised,
something
my
I'd
men
like to
stand
share
ready.
with you at this
My
time.
men know what to do.
I hope you
Make
understand.
sure you do your part.
I understand.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead and call. It's a dragon of yours. We're ready. You do have a plan for luring a dragon here.
Oops. Back with more flattery, I see.
Hear that?
Leave here alive.
Steady. Steady now. Under down.
Why can't you go find someone your own size? Can't you go get a mammoth or something?
I'm always up for a party.
Now wait until he's well inside. Doors!
Right. Scaly, smelly winged sausage.
Good night.
Far gone.
Oh, it's on. All right, let's do this.
We've got this one.
Lizard.
Oh, no, you don't.
I'm calling it.
This
Never mind.
one's in the bag.
Something's wrong.
I'm calling it. This one's in the bag. All right.
You will fall, dragon.
Someone wanted attention.
Well, this castle definitely looks better than the one back on the island. That's for sure.
Utamed Kodav. Caught like a bear in a trap.
Sorry. We did it.
Zokfrini
We trapped a
Grin
dragon.
Togra Drunviki.
How to get him to talk.
Dovahkiin. Ah, I forget. You do not have the Dova speech. My eagerness to meet you in battle was my undoing, Dovahkiin. I salute your, low cunning in devising such a Gramin Dol stratagem. Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to Pinsir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renikvaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is Mindoran pa ok midoven avarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is martial. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, serve you? No. Need id. If and when you... Croesus. Only this.
Fancy a song in again?
You have the Thuum of Adova. But of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Indeed, Orin Blitbro, I cannot leave here until you defeat Alduin, which you cannot do without my help.
Whiterun's truly a curious city. It feels so open.
He went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the Grand Baker Matilda, who said...
Incredible. Oh, you eat and you steal and
You pushing me makes me want to move even
time
less.
that our people you feed.
You will release me, Roland.
Slashing of steel
If
and the brave last
Zuni Tarodis, it was you that lured me here and took me prisoner. Vobalan Grammet in our Orenu. And yet here I
freshly baked
am,
bread when his
still your
rolled
prisoner.
around on the floor.
On you.
Oh, wonderful.
You will release me, Roland. Onikan Kor, and you can trust me. Free me. Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. A captive dragon. Just spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
What an incredible view.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh? You sure about that? You want to let that... your funeral? Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
What are you doing back there?
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
I must speak with you before you go. Now, Delph, they have the gall to Paarthurnax aided the Nords of the past to defeat Alduin, and is now aiding us into... And here they come. They say they would be dishonoring their oaths as blades if they let Paarthurnax live. Does this stuck-up bitch realize that her oath is to serve the Dragonborn? Your word is law, yet she has the nerve to order you around. If Delphine and Esbern do not relent to you, the Blades have once again failed in their duties, and deserve to be destroyed. I have nothing else to say on this matter. Don't mention it, friend, but I'm wasting time now. Farewell, my friend.
You are really going to ride that beast, eh? You continue to be the most... I know you will. Remember to summon me when you reach your destination. Look after yourself, my friend. Do you need anything from me before you go?
So, what's on your mind?
I've been I know this might... Do you think we could have a nice homestead in a place
Could
like
we just
that
hold
someday?
up one fire-breathing minute? They want you to kill I should hope not. He's... Well now. But now I suppose it's time we part ways. Oh, Skyrim needs... For all our ups and downs, my life would be tremendously dull without you in it.
I
Do you help me? You're looking a
Trying
bit
very hard not to die.
overloaded there.
Saran Uth, I await your command. Zuk Brit Uth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies, Amativ, Mu Bo Kotin Stinselok.
You're either the bravest person I've ever met, or the biggest fool.
May Kinneret guard you while you pass through her realm.
This is as far as I can take you. Grifboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's. Mozik Dovakin, use me. Mozik Dovakin, use me.
Ruda!
This crypt smells alive. I'm wondering if I will ever see the rift again. This tomb smells final. Be ready with that blade. I have a feeling you'll be using it again soon. We must die, some sooner than others. Hey. I hope this was not a one-way trip. Hit me again if you can. Ruda! Terminated. You move pretty fast considering how much you are carrying. This place is crawling with zombies. I am in your way. I am sorry. You are nothing. Better grab what you can now. I do not think we will be returning anytime soon. Excuse me, my friend. Strangest places. saving the world, okay? I am thinking this adventure will go down in history. I hope it has a happy ending. This place is how I always imagined Sovngarde. I am not a dead Nord though, so it must be a dream. Interesting. You would not believe the dream I am having at the moment. I cannot wait to wake up and tell you all about it. Okay, let us get back to it. You are dreaming, Inigo. Just go with it.
Look! Baka! Look! Baka! Look!
There's no escape. Courage is... Many have braved the shadowed vale near Giant's Gap. In the gloom, then. But I never... I'll do it. Can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall wait? I saw Shore's Hall. Hurry, before I'll try to hold to your hopeful purpose. Before this encompassing fog once more snares me in the world.
Look! Baka! Look! Baka! Look! Baka! Look! Baka! Look! Baka!
I felled foes unnumbered, fearless in battle.
Look! Baka!
Defend against the terror of this gloom-stricken valley.
Look! Look! Baka! Look! Ba! Look! Baka! Look! Baka! Look! Baka! Look! Baka!
Turn back before he finds
you. Look! Baka!
Eater waits within the mist.
Look! Baka!
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? To wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End, Shore's gift to honor dead. A fateful errand. No few have, but Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counsel. No shade are you, and by what right do you request entry? Ah. It's been too long since last living or dead. By decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
Rodal!
I've waited long for such a worthy opponent. You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May Shore's favor follow you, Endure.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we but 3 away. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
Far you've traveled, your trials long, to taste of Sovngarde's sweet delights. Seek ye food or song unending, fighting, drinking, fellowship and boasting. Find welcome here, and warm your soul.
No gloom can hold my heart for long in Shore's blessed hall, where no shadows lie.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm, wherever he lurks.
I crave a tale of tall ships
Hold,
and
comrades.
fearless heroes. Perhaps
Let us counsel take before
Listen
battle
well,
is blindly joined.
lighten your mood.
Alduin's
Words
mist
unspin
is
of
more than a
warriors
snare.
whose deeds
Its
of
shadowy
valor
gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together. And then sheathe our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
The eyes of Shore are upon you this day. Defeat Alduin, and soul snare.
Do you know the way? Turn back. Before... There is no escape. Courage is useless.
Okay, what is next on the agenda?
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Look!
Again!
Look!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Look! And we deem it for eternity!
The endless weight on its way to battle. Alduin's doom. His... Death or out.
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare.
I'll look for you, friend, when at last you return to Shaw's Hall. The honor will be ours when you rejoin the ranks of Sovngarde.
You have completed your count of
This
days.
dream is...
May welcome you again with glad friendship, and bid you join the blessed feasting. When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from Shor, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Surut fur kanoran.
It's you! You're back! Dare I ask, is Alduin... Oh, thank... But please, I must know. I can only... Well then, I suppose the question is, what now? No, don't. Just see what they listen to.
So, it is done. Alduin, Dilon. Of course. You did what was necessary, but I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz Achochma. Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch Funta Korav. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesitid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Crosis, Solos Midfadon. You have... Savor your triumph, Dovaki. I feel younger than I have in many an age. Now scattered across Kizan, without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vazen, rightness of my Thum.
We need to go to whatever place this Barbus was pointing to. They used to... I had expected it to be bigger.
Dragon.
You did it!
It is my honor
My
to
friend,
stand
you are a Watom. Your legend will forever be etched into the history of this world. Thank you, Dragonborn. That means a... You're right. I am right behind you, my friend.
Dragonborn. It's an honor.
Here's a great idea for a game. How many sweet rolls can we
This
fit in
town is
Lucian's
very
backpack?
pretty, but
I
it is...
bet we
I'm
can't beat
thinking
10.
I smell wolves. Whiterun has some of the best air in... This place is like a... No, my mind is as empty as a beggar's purse.
And away we go.
Is it really a Daedra? It certainly doesn't.
Do you have the Elder Gleam sap? But I can't run the temple without the support of people who are inspired by the Gildergreen. You're right, of course. It can be hard to hear the winds of Kinnareth when all you hear are death feeds new life. I'm sure that in time, this little sapling will grow into a new Gildergreen that will tower over Whiterun. Thank you. Grace of Kinnareth be with you.
Is it me, or is there a distinct
wolfish scent around here.
The bow. You have... I've heard it described in tale. Indeed. But what of Serana? I suppose let me address the Dawn Guard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we've finally gained the upper hand.
Everyone, gather round. Come on then. We haven't got all day.
Yes? Keep your neck covered.
Yes, Pico Gel. If it's edible, it won't last long. Back to whatever we were doing.
For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back.
That armor. How do you even breathe in that
bow.
thing?
The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Hog. And his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations. So we can longer. Corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the time of the Dawn Guard! Kill the abominations!
Victory to the Dawn Guard! Between the eyes for me! Send the trolls after them!
It's time. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkihar. Keep your eyes open.
Is it really a Daedra? It certainly doesn't do anything, Daedric. Maybe you finally need some.
Your tongue will make for a great stone-fletched antidote.
We need to go to whatever place Barbeth was pointing to. We both. There's
You did not fight me.
You think you stand a chance?
Right! Come on then!
What have you got? Come at me.
Best monster in the world.
We'll secure the castle. You just get to their master.
Kill him and be done with it.
Where'd you come from?
Should have come here.
What was that?
I think you're
Teach you to mess with me. So more than some pretty faces.
Dug your own grave.
Kill their leader before it has a chance to escape.
Serana, my darling, I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic being.
Provided for? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed us. Vampires all over some prophecy we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him!
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank. I knew it was only a matter of time. A small price to pay for... Yes, yes. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana? Ah, of course. The prophecy. You've come here... Yes, quite. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. Very well, then. You leave me no choice. Enough game! Let's finish this! Uskuda! I'll rend your flesh from your
Time for you to suffer.
Your own father.
Well, now that's done. I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the... They're respectable fighters. And, of course, if you've got any more adventures planned, that's what I wanted to hear.
It's over. He's dead. The prophecy dies with him.
I suppose this is difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This is something else. I did what needed to be done. Nothing more.
I think perhaps. I think you did more than that. You have my thanks. So, the beast is destroyed. Not only that,
I
but
think so.
Ariel's bow is in
I
safe
tweaked my
hands.
shoulder a bit in that last one, but I'll be fine.
Hey, is that what I think it is? Just put it away. Good. I hope you keeping that. Who would you like to give it to? No, you're giving. Even without the special sun. I only helped the Dawnguard because they served my interests. I'm not about. That's a great idea. Also, don't feel too pressured to. Just make sure to do it someday, okay? Hey, is that what I think it is? Just put it away. Is it really a Daedra? It certainly doesn't do anything, Daedric. Maybe you finally lost a few coins from that old purse. Be careful out there. I've grown rather fond of pontoons. Sorry. What is it now, you sweet talker?
That dwarven oil and taproot actually have identical properties. I wonder if there is a connection between the two.
good to speak to you again. The bow, its craftsmanship has no... The bow draw... Therefore, that with the sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is a... Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause... That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to... I'd be more than happy to help.
The Ancestor Glade had a charm.
I trust you're
didn't
faring
it?
well.
Maybe we should revisit.
Of course. All I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
What is it, my love?
Yeah, thank you. I know we haven't where am I? What I said to my mother, it was all true. You, a stranger, have done more for me since we met than either of my parents in more than 1,000 years. You are my savior, my sole reason to keep living. I love you. Wow. By the 9, I never thought I would weep after my father was gone. And don't you dare bring this up again. You'd better not be surprised if your next tomato soup tastes like hag-raven toes. Hag-raven toes. Oh, yes. I did have something in mind. Your blood, please.
No. I have no desire to be a meal for anyone. Not even you.
If there's anything at all I can help you with,
Boy,
please.
you sure look very tasty at this moment.
Not funny, my friend.
Maybe I'm not kidding. Maybe I'm serious.
Ugh! You are making my bones vibrate. Stop it!
Three-dimensional art using magic. You may wonder why they don't simply just
Really,
carve
though?
something to create the same effect.
I have made I'm ready to... Here's a new a chapter with you. Listen, I don't want to... But... Gods, I feel like it might work. I think we could... Maybe I wouldn't make such a bad wife, after all. Well now, I know you probably... But... Let's go somewhere else. Someplace beautiful. Okay, where to? Good choice. A place where we'd really be private. How are you doing, love?
Here's a great idea for a game. How many sweet rolls can we fit in
Thank
Lucian's
you.
backpack?
For, well...
I bet you can't beat
I've been
10.
holding on to
Made
this
my
for
world.
some
Let's go.
time now. That is... It used to sit in Tel Sul. If you hold on to that propellon, I will be able to... Definitely. Now, back to what we were doing. Fire away. Good, good. Alright. I expected there would be some conditions to our little agreement. Let's go.
Good morning. Right you are, boss.
What's the plan? Good. I was wanting to rest a bit.
Something on your mind? I will be here.
I'm glad we're here together, if you know what I mean. It's quite a change being here instead of some ancient tomb or castle. Not bad. Now that we're truly... I've brought some drinks for our... First, next up, we have some and then there's also milk. Just plain milk. Here... Well... You know, drink. Just be happy. I don't want to give this up, ever. Being happy, being free, us. I want it to last. Forever. It's just a little something to tie the knot. I know I've said earlier that this kind of thing wasn't really for me. And rightfully so, since I've experienced trauma with a... But I... For eternity. And I just wouldn't like it. I think that this... Us, here. So, would you like to marry me? Come here. Now and forever. For as long as I'd live, vampire or not, I wouldn't have any regrets. I love you. We need to go to whatever place this Barbus was pointing to. So... You're a man of action, aren't you? Do you need help? You're looking a bit... I love you too. Ever tried cooking rabbit stew? I've read recipes, but tasting it... Okay, let's see what you have. Just you and me against the world now. Not that I'm complaining.
What's new?
What can I do for you? Already? I was hoping to stay in this very spot for another 3 days.
What is on your mind? I'm right behind you.
Hello there. I'll be right behind you. You are! Fantastic news! I'll mark it on your map. And here's the key! Oh, I can't wait to get going!
Is it true what they say? There was a dragon held captive in Whiterun, and you released it? By the gods, man. Why?
I've never known a less friendly city than Windhelm. Let's not stay.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. It's hard to explain. The next thing I remember, there's been something strange going on there for... Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. Well, a
Is it
man's
really a
got
day
to make a
draft?
living
It
after
certainly
all.
doesn't.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock. Mirak, just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign Any questions? I'm unsure. I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what. Giallan. I was starting to wonder what happened to.
We were
This
delayed
never
by
thought
bad
I'd.
weather.
I'd always. I'd love to, though. Kind of reminds me of the Soul Cairn. Kind of dreary.
But what?
This load...
Headed east? May want to give Tel Mithrin a wide
Nothing I
berth.
can do about it.
I don't like the looks of
Damn
that
it,
place
Giallan,
one bit.
you know we don't have that much coin.
Well, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice.
What happened to this town? It looks like it's seen better days. Ready when you are.
I'm glad you're here with me.
Very well. Another day in Skyrim. I'm still trying to decide which is more unpredictable, the weather or the inhabitants. If you run into any trolls, just remember they're more scared of you than you are of them. Well,
Vendel Severin.
Do I? I was going to say no, but somehow I...
No, I'm sure of that. And yet, I think I had a dream of a temple, and he was there.
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you? No. They don't exactly grow on trees. Look, if you see Cretius, tell him... No, I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about this.
My first harvest.
I'll see what
You tell Cretius he... Or give...